strange. The human-faced bear had fallen into a trap set by the villagers before, and the village chief even led people to throw stones into the trap. How could that thing not be killed? Don't underestimate the human-faced bear. Its vitality is extremely strong. At that time, the villagers didn't even dare to get close. They threw stones and ran away. It's possible that thing really survived. Are we supposed to live under the shadow of that monster forever? Suddenly I said, great, it must be Grandpa back. Just as I was about to open the door, Grandma stopped me. You brat, did you forget what your grandpa said before leaving? But the human-faced bear is nearby? What if it really is Grandpa outside? Wouldn't it be too dangerous to leave him out there? Don't rush, go find me a ladder. I'll climb up and take a look to confirm who's knocking. Then my dad climbed up, but it was a dark, windy night, and the strong wind made it hard to see. He said the wind was too strong and he could only see a shadow at the door and couldn't confirm if it was Grandpa. I said it's simple, just call out and ask. But my dad immediately covered my mouth and warned me not to shout because if it was the human-faced bear, it would remember our voices. Then a voice came from outside saying, open the door. It's me, I'm back. Everything is fine now. I got excited and said, Grandpa is back. Open the door. But Grandma firmly said no, reminding us that the human-faced bear could mimic human voices, and if we opened the door, we would all be finished. I was completely at a loss. Grandpa had been gone for a long time and we couldn't tell who was outside. The three of us stared at the gate without even daring to breathe. After a long time, everything outside finally went quiet. Then Grandma said that must have been the human-faced bear just now, since it could imitate Grandpa's voice. Does that mean Grandpa is already dead? She told us not to talk nonsense and asked us to think carefully whether the creature had followed us when we came back. My dad said he was too nervous at the time and didn't notice. I said I saw it staring at us, but it didn't seem to follow. Grandma said that was good because although the human-faced bear was very smart, it couldn't find the way. If it didn't follow people, the worst case would be if it had secretly followed us without us noticing. Just as we relaxed a little, the knocking started again. Grandma and Dad stepped back in fear. I saw our dog nearby and kicked it outside, but suddenly we heard a miserable scream coming from outside. Grandma immediately realized something was wrong and said Grandpa would never harm the dog, so it must be that monster. After about 2.5 hours, the human-faced bear found us again. My dad shouted that the gate wouldn't hold anymore and told us to run. We rushed into the house and blocked the door with everything we could find. Just as we slightly relaxed, the outer gate was smashed open and we heard footsteps in the yard. Soon there was knocking on the door again. A voice shouted, open the door. It's me, I'm back. It was Grandpa's voice again, but we knew not to be fooled and that it must be the human-faced bear imitating him. My dad said not to panic and that he would call Grandpa. He dialed the number, but for some reason the signal, which was usually full, completely disappeared at that critical moment. Now everything was truly over. Our only hope was Grandpa, but we couldn't reach him and could only wait. Meanwhile, the knocking grew louder and louder. We were like lambs waiting to be slaughtered with no way out. Fortunately,